Team. Tonight, inauguration sensation with your one and only Brett Savaglio in Brooklyn. The late stream.
Hey, welcome to the late stream. Tonight is December 20th, which means that in exactly 1 month, Donald Trump is going to be inaugurated as the President of the United States. Now, there have already been some reports of some nefarious dealings going on with the inauguration, but tonight I want to focus on the real issue of the inauguration. Who's going to sing at Donald Trump's inauguration? I mean, they already seem like this is a bit of a thorn in their side. They keep reporting people and people keep denying it. The only person who's confirmed for it is Jackie Evancho, who's the runner-up from season 5 of America's Got Talent. Which I was surprised to learn was in 2010. I didn't remember that this show had been on that long, but I guess it has. She's the runner-up from that show, a classical singer, and she's going to be singing the national anthem at the inauguration, but they can't really pin down anyone else who's going to sing. Early in the transition, there was a report that Elton John would be singing, perhaps, but he quickly came back and said that he wasn't doing that he would never do that. Then there was a report that Andrea Bocelli, who's apparently a friend of Donald Trump, the Italian opera singer, was going to sing at the inauguration, talk about America first. But then he quickly came back and said that he wasn't going to do that. You may know that Andrea Bocelli is blind, which means that he has a heightened sense of smell for bullshit and also a heightened sense of recognizing really bad PR situations. Kanye West was another one that people were throwing around. Personally, I speculated that maybe Kanye would be singing at the inauguration, but after thinking about it, I think that Donald probably wouldn't go for this because he wants to be the only one to make a 45-minute rambling speech. So that disqualifies Kanye from performing. Trump has some pretty big shoes to fill in terms of inauguration. Like Obama had Aretha Franklin at one, had Beyonce at another. George W. Bush even had a pretty good lineup for his first inauguration, which included 98 Degrees, Jessica Simpson, Bill Clinton had Fleetwood Mac reunited for his inauguration. Bob Dylan played at one of his inaugural balls. I mean, Bob Dylan won't even play to receive his Nobel Prize, so that's got to be worth something. Even FDR had Mickey Rooney, who performed at his inauguration, I think his third inauguration. So these are some big shoes for Trump to fill, and as a showman, I'm sure that he wants to find someone. So stay tuned for who he might pick. I'm sure he's maybe going to make a reality show out of it. Trump's always had a complicated relationship with music. Every time he would play a song early on in the campaign trail, the next day the artist, like U2, or I think it happened with Pearl Jam as well, would come out and say, oh no, we never gave permission for him to use our song. Eventually Trump settled in using the Air Force One theme when he would go out. So I guess his model president is Harrison Ford. Honestly, as a fan of that movie, that's not a bad model president, but it's made the theme tough for me. Then when he was done, they'd play the Rolling Stones song, You Can't Always Get What You Want, but if you try sometimes, you get what you need. And that was particularly poignant by the end. It's like he must have known he was just trolling all the news networks and everyone who would watch all his campaigns, and as he's leaving and you're thinking to himself, no, he's just like, you can try, but you're going to end up with me. So I guess that's what we need, but Trump can't seem to get what he wants in terms of this inauguration to bring it back around. So we'll see what if he gets what he needs, but who knows what that is. Anyway, thanks for tuning in tonight. You can subscribe wherever it is. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you around.